Hello love bugs, welcome back. This is my beautiful sister. She is visiting today and I am doing her makeup. First things first, we are priming. I'm using the Maybelline Baby Face Primer. Next we are taking the Revlon Nearly Naked Foundation. I like this foundation because it's lightweight but still gives you that full coverage feel. And my sister's the type of person that doesn't really like to wear that much foundation. So this is perfect for the type of person who doesn't like having that cakey face look. But this is a great alternative to a BB cream, which just gives you a lightweight coverage. When you're doing your foundation, it is very important to also blend your foundation down past your neckline. Girl, nobody wants to look like that one where half of her neck is one color and the rest is another. Now we're using a beauty blender to just even it out any streak marks that the brush may have left behind. Using NYX HD Concealer, we are concealing her under eyes and brightening it up as well. I kind of went in with a little bit of a highlight technique just to bring out some pieces that we want to enhance, and later we'll go in with bronzer to contour other pieces we want to diminish. And of course we're blending it in with a beauty blender. Taking Benefit's Hoola Bronzer, we're going to lightly contour the cheeks down just to make it look like she has a little bit higher cheekbones. Now you can either do this as a bronzer and just where the sun kisses your face the most, which is kind of what I tried to do here. I didn't want to go too dramatic because she was going to the airport and she didn't want to look like she was walking down the catwalk or look too done up. So we did a light contour and it just does wonders for the face. Now you may be wondering why I'm going in with our eyebrows. We have naturally thick eyebrows, so I just wanted to fill in these sparse areas that she feels she may have using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And filling in your eyebrows does wonders for your face. Whether you have dark or light eyebrows, it just frames your face perfectly. Now we are putting Urban Decay's primer on her lids. Taking the color Creme Brulee from the chocolate bar, I'm using this as a color to pick up the flecks of gold she has in her hazel eyes. And I just love the look of this shimmer. It's like one of my favorite go-to browns from this palette. I love this little palette. In her crease, I decided to put in a salted caramel, not chocolate, but this kind of gives the eyelid a more like a depth, a definition, so her lids won't just look like one-dimensional. Can your lids look one-dimensional? I don't know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to use this as a crease color, like a blending color. There we go. That's what we're doing. We're using it as a blending color. Now for the colors. I used my BH Cosmetics Day to Night palette to pick up 2 green colors from that palette. I wanted to use greens because her eyes naturally look kind of like a muted hazel, but I felt that the golds and greens would bring out that color and bring out that green in her eyes, and I love the way it turned out. It's like a subtle look, but it's still like dramatic enough to pop that color out. Now this is a darker shade of green than the one I used on the crease, and I'm just blending that upward. Now when she looks in the camera, it might look a little bit too dramatic, so after she looks, we go in with a fluffy brush to blend out any harsh lines. My sister, like I said, doesn't really wear that much makeup, and since she was going to the airport, I wanted to give her just like a subtle look, but to awaken her eyes. And now we're going to be taking that creme brulee color and just sweeping it underneath her eyes to add more to the sparkling look. Also sweeping down the same green color we used from our BH Cosmetics Day to Night palette. For her brow bone, we use Champagne Truffle from the Chocolate Bar. Taking Lorac TANtalizer, this color is gorgeous. I love it because it's an illuminator slash highlighter slash bronzer, but I like to use it on the apples and the tops of the cheekbones just to give it that glowy feel. I may have to go buy this. Now for mascara, before I applied the Carbon Black by L'Oreal, and this one is $1 Million Lashes, I believe, by L'Oreal as well, top and bottom lashes. And look at those green eyes come out. I love the way the eye color turned out. It is like my favorite. It looks so pretty. And we're locking everything in place with NYX translucent powder. And we have to sniff the lipstick because, you know, Milani Lipstick smells amazing. This is just a nude color in Dulce Caramelo. I can't speak today. But just kind of a muted color because, like I said, she's going to the airport. And on top of that, I put on a lip gloss by Revlon. And that's the completed look. I love the way it turned out. Now let's move on to hair. Alright, on to hair. My sister recently cut all her hair off and she donated most of it. So with that said, she is like looking for new ways to style her hair. Now we both have thick, coarse hair, so it's really hard to straighten our hair sometimes. But what I find is like works magic is using a comb following your flat iron to just make it pull that hair and make it more straight. And now you might see the flat iron like smoking. That is because she has product in her hair. I'm not burning her hair off. Our hair is thick and resilient, so don't worry about that. I love short hair. Like, you can have so much fun with it, and it's just like liberating to cut your hair off, especially in the summer. So I'm glad my sister finally took the plunge and decided to cut her hair, although I really wanted her to give me her hair so I can make extensions into it because it was just gorgeous. But either way, it both suits her face and she's just having fun with it. So I'm just going to be styling her hair whichever way I feel like styling it. I kind of wanted to do like very voluminous look, but still like super straight because, like I said, we have coarse, thick hair, so straightening it looks like different. My sister was super nervous that I was so close to her ears with the flat iron, but we rocked it. We worked it out. So there is the finished product. It is very voluminous and very slick. I love the way it turned out. I love the way her makeup turned out. Everything just looked amazing. And thank you, sister, for letting me do your makeup. It was so much fun.